Okay, so today I'm going to be unboxing the SXC Butterfly Series Polygel Kit. This is my first polygel nail unboxing type video, so don't judge me. Please open up the box. Oh, before I get started, it came with this nail lamp too. Yeah, it's 24 watts and it's actually motion censored. I like that. So I've already opened this box before. That's why it looks kind of rough. As you can see, I've been playing around with it. I'm trying to learn some new things, child. But when you open it, you get the Butterfly Series instruction manual. This is the instructions I'm going to be using today. I'm going to follow these step by step because one, I don't know what I'm doing really, honestly. And two, I don't know what two is, but yeah. So opening up the kit, you get 10 translucent polygels. They're only 15 ml, kind of small, but I'm probably not going to be using them as often, so that is okay. And here I'm just showing you guys swatches of how all of the polygels look. They're very translucent. One color I really like is that Angelina. I think that's the one I'm going to use. So those are the polygels, and then it comes with this brush and picker tool with the brush on one end and the picker tool on the other. Inside the box, don't look, stop looking. So inside you have some butterfly forms. These are so cute. I'm going to try to use a form today. We have some stickers, butterfly nail stickers, a 100/180 grit file, dual forms. We have the base coat, top coat, and some matte top coat gel. And the last thing I have in this kit are jewels. These are actually super pretty. Hold on, I kind of want to open them and show you. The first thing I'm going to do is just start cleaning up my fingernails by first clipping down the extra nail that I have. Don't worry about that first nail. That was just me playing around with the polygel. But now I'm going to actually try to do something cute on my nail. So like I said, I'm just going to clip down that nail tip, file it. The next step in my nail prep is pushing back my cuticles with this cuticle pusher that I got from Amazon. And then I'm going to take some cuticle nippers. Yes, this is a matching set. Taking some cuticle nippers and cutting my cuticles. With this, you want to be extra careful and rough up my surface because apparently it won't stick right if your nail bed is smooth. So I'm just going to take the 100 side of this file and just slightly work that on. So these are the paper nail forms that came with the kit. I wanted to be creative and just deep dive right into this polygel kit and use the nail forms as opposed to the dual forms. I don't know, maybe I should have just tried the dual forms first and I wouldn't have taken as long, but I wanted a certain length and these nail forms had all the links laid out, so I thought, hey, why not, you know? Paper nail form is on. Now I'm gonna go in with some prep and primer. The prep is used to dehydrate the nail, and then the primer is used to, honestly, I guess to help it adhere. Not really a guru when it comes to nails. Like I said, I'm just getting into this. This step is also optional. If you don't have any nail prep, you can use some acetone or some 91% isopropyl alcohol. The purpose of the prep is to just dehydrate the nail and get all of the oils off before you start applying your polygel. The nail is prepped and primed. Now we have to base it. I'm going to go in with a thin layer of the base coat and I'm going to cure it for about 30 seconds. The two polygel shades I'm going to use for this nail is Vienna and Angelina. I wanted to do like a little ombre kind of sorta, but I ran into a problem. These are translucent polygels and I really didn't think it through, honey. There's like no way you can get a good gradient with jelly polygels, but I'm gonna fix it later on. So the ombre look I had in mind, I was going to put Vienna on the tip of the nail, so that's what I'm doing right now. I have my brush, I dip it in my isopropyl alcohol and I pat some of it off. You don't want it too wet, but then you also don't want your brush too dry. I find that once it's too dry, it starts moving the polygel all around and it's a headache. So make sure your brush isn't too dry. And you just pat it into the shape that you want. I'm going up to the long section, the long length. Said I'm just patting everything in place, making sure everything is in within the lines on the nail form. As long as you follow those lines on the nail form, your shape should turn out good. Now, since this is going to be the tip of the nail, I make sure that I go down to at least half of my real nail so it would stick. I also want to apologize for the horrible angles. Y'all, this is my first nail video ever. I have no clue how to set up my camera and my ring light to get a good nail video. I'm going to learn how to do that soon, and once I figure that out, then I'm going to start posting more nail videos. This was my first nail attempt, polygel attempt, but I have done other sets, and each time I always get out of frame and the video turns out to be trash and I can't upload it. So I just decided to go ahead and put this one up and show you guys. So I like this shape. I'm just gonna cure it for 60 seconds. It's supposed to, oh, there it is. So remember that ombre style I mentioned earlier? Well, that's what I'm gonna try attempt now. The problem is this color was not dark enough. I should have used a regular pink for this, but silly me, using a translucent to try to make an ombre. Silly me. But yeah, so just going in with the shade Angelina. I'm gonna put it on the cuticle area on my nail bed, not in the cuticle, just put it near it, and then I'm gonna pat it down to the cuticle. Still wetting my brush and patting some off, still making sure that I'm smoothing everything out, making sure there are no bubbles. I'm just doing everything long hair, pretty nails. Tell me to do Henny. Okay, China, I see you. So this is what we're looking like so far. It looks a little nasty, but do you see the curve though? Like, I think it's okay. Just wait till I fix it up. And so because Angelina isn't as pink as I thought she'd be, I'm just gonna go in with a little of Anna. Just a smidge, child, not even that much. And then I'm just gonna focus this on the base by the cuticle. Like I said, I do want to apologize for the horrible camera angles that I'm having right now. I was just trying to hurry up and film this video because I was excited to show y'all my little polygel kit. So after I pat on Angelina, this is Anna, I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds and make sure everything is hard. So I'm just gonna get some alcohol and wipe off that tacky layer. Then I'm gonna go in with the file and shape everything up. Okay, so moving on to the decorations, I want to encapsulate, look at me being all fancy. I'm going to encapsulate one of these stickers. And another thing, I knew something was missing. Like, I could not put my finger on it, but I knew something was missing. I took out the butterflies that were in there. So these butterflies also come with a kit, and I will be putting maybe 2 on there. But what I really want to do, one of these butterfly stickers on here. So what I'm gonna do is I don't have like the little tiny thingies, so I'm just gonna oops, okay, boom. I have my butterfly sticker and I also wanted to do some glitter on this nail. So I'm going to take some base coat and apply a thin layer to the nail. Wait, what'd I do with my sticker? What'd I do with the sticker? Can you help me find the sticker? Here it is, boom. The glitter that I'm using for this nail is just some old NYX glitter that I had, wait, NYX or NYX? Anyways, so this is just some old glitter I had from, my makeup kit. I don't really use it anymore, and so I thought, well, I could just repurpose and use it for my nails. Just taking the end of my cuticle pusher, and scooping some out and making sure that it covers up the nail. Everywhere that I put the base coat, that's where I'm gonna put the glitter. And then I'm gonna put my butterfly sticker on and pop it in the nail lamp for about 30 seconds. After I have my glitter and decorations down, next I'm going to encapsulate it, honey. I have some clear polygel. I forgot the brand name. Let's see I think it's tichina, don't know. But it was just some random polygel that I got from Amazon. So it's actually pretty good, honestly. Like, that's my favorite clear polygel. It doesn't like turn cloudy or anything. So I'm just taking a thin layer of the clear polygel and encapsulating, still making sure I don't have my brush too wet or anything like that. Smoothing everything out. Make sure that it's covering everything. We want to cover everything with this clear. So here's what we're looking like. I'm glad that it's not too thick, but there is no apex. This nail was flat as all get out. I love how thin it was towards the end, but I should have built it up a little more towards the back. Should have, but I didn't. It's okay, it's my first time. Just going in, with the nail lamp for 30 seconds. After I cure it, gonna take some more alcohol and rub off that tacky layer. You have to rub off that tacky layer. If you don't, you're gonna get like polygel all over your nail file while you're shaping and filing. Don't do that. Get that tacky layer off. Just buffing. Got my little buffer out. I think it's 180. I don't know what it is, but I'm just buffing. And here's the last step. Actually, no, it's not the last step. I have some top coat I'm applying, but if you notice, I didn't cure it yet, and that's because I'm gonna try to do some cuticle crystals. Now, these crystals came with the kit. They have like some butterfly gems, some little crystals, so forth, so on, all of that, whole lot. But I wanted to try some cuticle crystals. So the way I did this was I put a layer of top coat, and then I'm going to try to pick up some of those little crystals and align them on my cuticle area. I didn't have one of those wax picker upper thingies, so I just did the best thing I could, which was use my brush and tap it into the top coat just to get a little tacky, and then pick up the cuticles and place them. After I get those crystals where I want them, I'm gonna go in and cure for the last 30 seconds. After this, I'm done. And here is the final look, you guys. Look at it. It was just so pretty. I want to improve it. I might do a video of me recreating my first polygel look on my first polygel set. Well, it's not a set, but So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bye.